Let's see the Houston Rockets facing the New Orleans Pelicans. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Houston moving the ball around. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's off from three-point range. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Inside, Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Goodness, I mean, we feel those science dunks shake the floor.
Pass to Green. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet looking around. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Williamson.
Boy, Williamson can get up, and he's got those long arms to boot.
Oh, he just jams it right over Şengün. Wow!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Pass to Messi. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Screen by Şengün. And Van Vliet, here we go. Yep, it counts.
And there's the strength and determination Van Vliet's known for. He battles nonstop.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Now here's Williamson. And it's blocked by Şengün. To the middle.
Oh, showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpy's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Now, Alvarado. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Şengün throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Williamson left side. Pass to Nisi. Fires the three. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Williamson with the bucket. 8 points for Zion Williamson.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. And Whitmore with the layup.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Williamson looking it over. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Screen by Olynyk. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Şengün. Down low. And the dunk by Eason.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Hawkins with it. Here's Williamson. Nifty move. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. From deep three-point land. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shepard with the ball. Now Green defending. Pass to Tate. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off target with his three.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, but it worked out for them that time.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
To the paint, and Williamson throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Williamson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Here's Boston. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. Williamson. Can't get it to fall.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And so Houston again turning it over. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Both teams will make substitutions. New Orleans in the lead. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Van Vliet.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And here are the Pelicans now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. Pass to Alvarado. There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Here's Messi, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Back to Green. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Tries again. Şengün. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And the Pelicans with possession here. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. And it's Alvarado in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the stripe.
The Rockets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Now here's McCollum. Still scoreless. No good from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. McCollum, no good. Outside, Green. Green, the screen. To the middle. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 1 second left. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Pelicans trail. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
The drive by Green. Pass to Van Vliet. And he's good on the 3-ball. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 4 now for Houston.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that 3-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
And that one drops for him.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Out to Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Williamson. 12 points for him. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physical gifts and that fearless approach.
He's off on the second. And he nails the third. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Mr. Williamson. Over Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp point. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
And no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And that's grown man muscle. Williamson relishes any chance he gets to take the defense on and finish.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw.
And not really great numbers for him at the line, but really not terrible either. Right around 70%.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the left side wing. Williamson outside. Out to the wing. Here's Boston. Can't connect from short range. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's Brooks on the wing. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
1:35 left in the third. Out to the right wing. Now Hawkins still without a basket. And stolen by Thompson. All going up court. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Here's Alvarado. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
1:07 left to play here in the third. Van Vliet outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer on the way. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Here is Hawkins. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And it's Brooks at the elbow. And that one is good. Brooks has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Whitmore with it. Out left to the wing. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now the Rockets with it. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Green to take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now here's Williamson. Here's Robinson Earl. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Robinson Earl. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Houston in the lead. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Whitmore uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Here's Whitmore. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Substitution in the quarter.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Williamson in the post. Here's Boston. Drills the three-pointer. Boston's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brooks with the bucket. Brooks has got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Now, here's Şengün. They double-team Şengün. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Brooks outside. Out to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 2 to shoot. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. On the wing, Green. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Brooks with no one around. The Rockets with another miss. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Alvarado. And a wide open look for McCollum. Connects from three-point range. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
It's trailed by 4. Here's Thompson, and the layup's good off the glass.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
So he can't get either to fall. On the wing, Green. Van Vliet outside. They kick it out to Green. Fires from deep. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Good! Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Pass to Şengün. Here's the floater.
And with the game tight, Green gets even more in that zone and ensures he's delivering what his team needs.
Here's Alvarado. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's Thompson. He's guarded by McCollum. It's Thompson off the drive.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint, Williamson. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Van Vliet. Inside to take the lead. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From New Orleans, back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And that's like a body blow answered with another body blow. And these fans go from dejection to deliriousness in a matter of seconds.
A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far.
2 minutes remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet, right side. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. On defense, Houston. Here's Messi. And he jams it with authority.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot.
Can't afford to let Green get a lane because he'll force the defense to compromise right there.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
McCollum, no good. Van Vliet outside. Here's Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. Connects from downtown.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Back to Alvarado. The way up missed. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And Vliet on the wing. In the corner, Şengün with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the three-point shot. Brooks has got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
And this is why Brooks is out there. Amazing watching him come up in the clutch for his squad.
Money!
How about the fearlessness of McCollum? Doesn't shy away from taking or making the big shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And the basket by McCollum. Now Şengün. And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game.